Hey, what's going on, y'all? Now, in today's video, I'd like to talk about making your energy work for you. In life, we often have many opportunities to spend our energy how we wish, and whatever form we'd like. Many a times, I think people find themselves spending their energy on activities that produce no returns for them, or very minimal returns, as opposed to the high pressure, intensive activities that produce the most returns. There may be undesirable activities that are the best and most productive for them. So, in life, if we're trying to progress, if we're trying to go somewhere, we're trying to be someone, we have to prioritize spending our energy on activities that invest into us, that are productive. And in that regard, you'll go very far. And what does this look like? This looks like investing your time into activities that, again, return to you, that have some kind of return for you at the end of it. Be that the work of just doing the activity, the outcome of doing that, or it could be the payoff from doing that. So, some examples. This morning, the gym's closed. So I was like, I still want to be active. I still want to maintain the musculature that I got. I'm not just trying to lose that. So what I do? Went and played some ball this morning. Went and shot some hoops. Ran around the court. Spent my energy wisely. This morning I could have just sat around, watched some TV. Could have just lazed, could have just literally could have done anything else. Been on my phone, watched YouTube, played a video game. Sure, those things might have some minimal returns. If I watched a YouTube video that was educational, like you're probably doing now, then I would have maybe gained something. I would have learned something, a thing or two. Played a certain video game, would have improved my hand-eye coordination. Would have, had a good time. Say anything, scrolling through my phone, I got some dopamine going. That's a minimal return, though, compared to being active, maintaining my body's musculature. It's an important thing to prioritize the work that is going, or the activities that are going to work for you, that are going to make your energy work for you. Because in that way, I maintained, my whole physique, as opposed to just losing it. Just lazing around. And sure, maybe I won't lose it in a day, but you have to remember that whatever activities you put your time into, you'll be more likely to put your time into that again. You'll build a habit of putting your energy there. So you have to build the habit of putting your energy where it matters. After this, I'm not just going to go back to the house and laze about. I'm going to go to the library, upload this video, and read a book. You know what I'm saying? And a thick one at that. I think everyone should spend some time reading a little bit. It's one of those crucial activities that improve your mind, your body. Well, perhaps not your body, but they improve your vocabulary. It improves your intelligence. Reading is so beneficial. And more often than not, people discard it. People in this day and age have, pushed it to the side as something of olden times. When in reality, there's so much to be found in a book. It doesn't got to be, a fictional book, or it doesn't got to be nonfiction, just something that interests you. And I find that books are very essential because it's literally a gateway into a whole other world. It's like you don't have to, hey, let's say you really just don't like this world, bruh. Well, there's a whole other world for you to go dig into. There's a whole other world for you to learn from and to take, lessons from. That's the best part about books. There are so many lessons to be learned. The morals that the author has discovered for themselves and, weaved into their tale. Books are very essential. So, just one of many activities that you could spend your time that is productive for you, that has a major return for you, as opposed to minimal return to none at all. This brings me to my next point. Whenever you're putting your time and energy into things, you have to understand that that is the best way to do it. That's the best way to go forward. Putting your time and energy into things that matter. Because if you don't put your time and energy into things that matter, your energy will rot. It will stagnate. you lose momentum. Let's say you're on this journey, and I mean, you're this journey of life, for example. Now, it doesn't got to be the seam retention journey, but you built up momentum. You've done all these activities, and you're carrying forward with that. And you decide, well, okay, I'm done enough. I'm just gonna spend the day doing nothing. I'm just gonna hang out, just kind of laze about, do my own thing. Watch some TV, play some video games, just really chill and do nothing. Again, you've lost all momentum. You just cut all your momentum short. Or at the very least, you've halted the brakes and you're slowing down your train. It's like every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, grind don't stop. You know what I mean? No days off. That's the best way to go. Every day you have to prioritize putting your time and your energy into things that matter. Because, listen, it's not to say that I don't watch an entertaining YouTube video, but there's a time and a place for these things. Like, you might have some fun after you've gotten everything done, but you still prioritize getting everything done first. Everything that matters done. I might watch an entertaining YouTube video whenever I'm eating my food, but it's like I'm not gonna waste any other time. And even then, bro, I could still be making my energy work for me and watching something more educational, which I do. I tend to, if I'm not watching something entertaining, I'll watch a documentary. There's plenty of documentaries on YouTube. I happen to have bought a few. That's where I got this book, Half Price Books. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to Half Price Books, man. That place is a gold mine. Find so many things there. Great documentaries, great everything. I think it is. You have to prioritize making your energy work for you if you ever want to see true gains. If you ever want to maintain the gains that you've achieved, that you've acquired. Whenever you stop, whenever you stagnate, you start to rot, you start to depreciate, you start to decompose. You lose all your momentum and you grind to a halt. And remember, and I mentioned this in my, burning fire, once your fire is out, it takes a long time to build it up again. Once you stop, it takes more effort to get going again. Even if you just burn down the smolders, though, you can always restart your fire. That's why I say do something, bruh. Do something during the day that's going to, push you forward. That's going to make your energy work for you and return to you in some form. And ideally, a major form. A lot of times this is actual work. You know what I mean? Like homework for me. That's a big one for me. That's making my energy work for me because that has the major return of getting good grades. It's a big part of life. To prioritize the things that matter. It's when you can learn to do that, when you can focus on doing that, that it becomes easier to do it over time. Like I said, if you stop, you build a habit of stopping. You build a habit of grinding to a halt. But if you continue, if you persevere, and you do the things that matter, you make it a habit of doing the things that matter. You make it a habit to get the things that you need to get done completed. And again, that just becomes easier. It becomes second nature even for you to just go do it. Like, I didn't even think about it. This morning I knew I had to go film a YouTube video and I had to go work out in some form, so I made it happen. I know that I have to read today. In fact, I gotta read a little extra because I forgot to read yesterday. It's Thanksgiving, I got caught up cooking the turkey. Cooking the duck, actually. Might even post a little community post, show y'all what that looked like. But yeah, what I'm saying, I got caught up yesterday, and so I had to prioritize reading a little extra today. That's my whole thing. If I don't do something the other day, it's still got to be done the following day, and a lot of times to a further degree. So, again, y'all, just make sure you're doing what you need to do. Make sure you're making, progress in life, and the way you do that is prioritizing the activities that have major returns. That will keep you going forward. Steady improving, steady leveling up, and steady proving to yourself you can do it. Steady building the habit of getting these things done. And again, in no time at all, it becomes second nature. All right, take care, y'all. Peace.